Hi, I'm Hazel, and this is a look at an indie game called Voodoo Garden. This is available on Steam for Windows PC. It's been developed by M. Honka, and this is our title screen. So the first thing I will say about Voodoo Garden is it is very easy to exit by accident. So this one, obviously exit, so don't click that unless you want to exit the game. The escape key will also completely close down your game from the title screen, so watch out for that. And yeah, so let's get started here. This button drops you into your garden. So the whole premise of this game is that you live here, this is your cat, and you run a voodoo garden, and basically you're just trying to expand. This game is a very Insaniquarium feel. So you click on things, anything with a black outline is ready to be harvested, so you click on it and then you get some mats and you'll see them on your bottom bar here, and then you can mouse over any item to see the name. So the reason that we're collecting these items is because we want to craft things. So if you click up here in the top left, this is your level. That is your experience bar. You click up here and you see that you have these different recipes. So you set your priority for production, just like it says here. And then whatever is higher priority will get, obviously, priority. It'll be able to use the ingredients first. So I have love potion set at top priority, and then second to that we have, what is this? This is a poisonous tea. So you don't actually, crafting's a little bit misleading. You don't actually get love potions or poisonous tea when you craft these things, and there's no button that you press to craft. Crafting happens automatically. So with love potion at top priority, as soon as I've collected 2 sweet iris flowers and 5 nighthorn fruits, it's gonna craft that love potion. I'm gonna get the 30 coins from it, and that's the end of the story. You don't get a love potion, you don't use it, it's just coins, and then you use those coins in order to purchase things and expand your garden. So this is how you generate income for the most part. And then as you level up, you get access to more recipes. So we go back to our garden here, and we know that we need the flowers and the fruit. And then we get some of those, and then you'll see it come out of the steam. At first I thought that my steam was actually like a mat, but no, that's just where you see things that have been crafted. So you just kind of play along. And this here is a chicken. Little chicken. So he eats flowers, as you can tell by mouse over. So I can grab a flower. You can't feed him flowers from your inventory. You have to feed him ones that you just picked up. So I can just feed him little flowers there, and that'll turn into something else later, and we'll get to that kind of when we get there. So, okay, so I get a very, and like I said before, an Insaniquarium vibe from this, because especially once we get a little bit farther in, things will be harvested for you automatically. So you're just kind of managing your garden and then expanding it as you feel necessary to make it more productive. So it's kind of like a cross between Insaniquarium and Cookie Clicker, with a very cute vibe, and you'll notice a very cute soundtrack. The soundtrack I've found is very relaxing, and I think this makes a really good second monitor game. So maybe you're playing Hearthstone, your opponent's taking forever to take their turns, or you're playing WoW and you keep waiting for your raid to form, or you're waiting for something, and you just want something to have up in your second monitor just to kind of occupy you. This is a really, really cute game that I think is really good for that. So as soon as I remember, I'm going to keep feeding more flowers to this chicken here, and we'll take a look at the shop. So I've got 250 coins because I keep making love potions. And you see I can buy another sweet iris flower, so I can afford that. So let's just grab one, and then you can see there's different spots where you can place it. And there we go. Now I'm going to be growing more of them, so that should help me get flowers a little bit faster to feed my chicken. And he should be getting, oh, look, he's fatter. He's got a little red hairdo now, so that's that. Not every material can be grown. You're going to notice that there are snakes, there are frogs, so those are basically just the snakes and the frogs are just something that can be collected. They drop materials, you'll get snake teeth and frog legs from them, and that's about it. You'll notice these bats, they like to come steal your stuff. When a bat steals your stuff, you don't get it back. That's the end of that. So you can actually click on the bats to scare them off, and if you do that enough times, you will get a Steam achievement. So get some more flowers for a little buddy here. That snake out of here. So the only thing that's bad, the only enemy in this game are the bats, and all they do is slow you down a little bit just by stealing your stuff, and you can click on them to make them go away. So this is very casual. It's very hard to lose. It's more of a maintenance kind of game than anything else. Is our chicken? How's our chicken doing? He's hungry. We're feeding him. We're getting there. And if you're getting tired of clicking on the fruit, don't worry. That part eases up after a little bit. And you can expand this to create all sorts of different things, and you grow a lot of different recipes. So there's not a huge amount of depth to this game per se. Well, it kind of does what it does, but it does what it does very well. So let's see here. I'm almost ready to show you what the chicken does. He's a little cutie pie. Get out of here, bee. Oh no, that's not a bee. That's a bat. The bees are good. What the bees do is they'll pollinate your flower and your trees and your bushes and whatever to make beehives, which are a bit of a rare crafting mat that you'll need for some of the more lucrative recipes. So I got some more flowers here. We're getting there. Oh, there he is. Okay, so now he is like chicken overlord. He doesn't do much for you in this state, but what you can do is you can click on him. You can sacrifice your little chicken buddy. And there we go. Red blood splatter, and now I have a chicken ghost that I can place in one of these two places. So my chicken ghost will make nearby flowers grow faster, so he has a buff, and then you'll see he actually helps harvest things for you. So there you go. And now he's helping. And you can, if you want, you can go into your shop. You can go into the animals tab. You can buy another chicken, and you can make another chicken spirit to help you out. Let's see here. We can buy trees, we can buy bushes, we can buy grass. All of these things will grow different materials that you need to create different things. And then as you level up by creating things, you get access to more recipes. So this is a totem. I'll be able to afford that pretty soon, and that will be good. That is a bee totem, so what that's going to do is it's going to make my garden look snazzy. And he will attract more bees so that I get more beehives, because sometimes you need those. They make you good coin, and you need the coin because you want to make your garden fabulous. So you'll notice it started raining. This is the only weather effect in the game that I've been able to see. But when it starts raining, all of your spirits and the bees, I think pretty much all the animals kind of go right away. I don't know where they go. Maybe they have like a tent that's covered, but they go away, and then they come back once the rain clears up. There is an inventory cap, and then you can expand it. So right now I can hold up to 20 of each thing, and once I reach that cap, I'm just going to get coins for collecting more of them. So that's that. There are more kinds of animals. There is a bunny that you're able to gain access to later, and apparently 3 other ones that I didn't quite get to. I actually reset my progress so I could show you the early parts of this game, but as you progress, you are able to grow more and more different types of things. There's more and more sound effects. You get more different totems that you can collect. You can expand your garden, and you can actually expand it so that it scrolls to the side, so you can have quite a big setup going on here. And then because your spirits, once they come back, it's kind of been raining, so my spirit's been slacking off in a hut somewhere, but once when you've got your spirits running, you don't actually even have to be clicking on these things if you don't want to, because your spirits collect them for you. You can kind of be passively generating income while you're doing something else, and you can just tab over and grab, some snakes or some mushrooms. There's a couple of things that the spirits won't harvest for you, but for the most part, they help you out. Also, they're cute, and they're a good reminder of that thing that you killed. Oh, here's a gator. Click on the gator. Oh, no. Click on the gator. There we go. So those will give you some coins. And that's basically it. It's just a casual little game. I think it is very cute. This is $3 on Steam, or it will be when it releases, which is on Thursday, August the 4th. There are Steam achievements for this game, so if you're into collecting Steam achievements, you can get them. You can get Steam achievements for growing different types of things, crafting things. You can get them for scaring off a bunch of bats, so I keep trying to remember to click on the bats to make them go away. And, yeah. Some items on the screen will interact in mouse over. For example, whenever I mouse over my cat, he looks at me a little bit. Perhaps that's just like on a timer and I'm just crazy, but usually he perks up a little bit when I mouse over him. I kind of wish that more items had cute little mouse over or clickable interactions. I'm kind of spoiled by Hearthstone, I guess, the Hearthstone board that just does stuff when you click on it. I could use a little bit more of that from this, but for the most part, it's just kind of a nice thing to have. You don't really need it. This does what it does very well. And the other thing I really, really appreciate from this game is there's no microtransactions. So you would think, you see coins, you see a shop, you'd think that, that you'd be able to buy coins. You cannot. You buy the game, $3, you're done, and there are no microtransactions, and it's it. You're good forever. So I really appreciate them doing that, especially because this game looks like it would be very well suited to be a mobile game. It's only available on Windows PC right now, but it looks like the buttons are big enough. I feel like maybe this is a little bit small here in the bottom, but I feel like this would work very well as a mobile game. And it's nice to see that they haven't just stuffed it full of microtransactions, because, games tend to do that, especially indie games these days. So it's really nice to see something that you buy it, you're done, and you just get this cute little thing, which I definitely know I'm going to be playing for a while. At first, when I first loaded it up, I was like, this is it, this is the whole game. And then I kept playing it, and I actually can't stop playing it. I was an Insaniquarium addict back when I was a kid. So this is just like Insaniquarium, but like with froggies and chicken ghosts, and I have a cat. It's a very easy selling point for me in any game. So that's Voodoo Garden. Like I said, $3 on Steam, releases Thursday, August the 4th. If you were also into Insaniquarium and you're after something similar to fill some time, or as a second monitor game, this is it. There's a Steam link in the description below this video. Let me know what you think, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!